coming to you live on your chin. Oh, kid. Oh. This is the Goin Deep Show.
We'll encourage you, uplift you, and hopefully add a little bit of laughter in your day.
Did you like that?
And I'm so excited that you're here with me today.
Hail Satan and praise the Dark Lord.
Fighting for the powers of evil, because good is dumb. I'm the kid. This is the Goin Deep Show, guys. Hi. Kleen, what's up?
Good morning, kid. It's good to be alive.
So far, so good.
Survived our eating extravaganza last night.
Jesus Christ, we ate so much fucking food last night. So much goddamn food. When I get around you, Kleen, if I hung out with you more often, I would be like 7,000 pounds.
Yeah.
I would look like...
That's why I always joke around. The way I eat, I should be 350 plus.
I would look like all those girls that complain that... I'm happy with my body, but I'm happy with it. I like my voice for a woman is like just me going, I'm happy. Can you tell? Look at how happy I am.
You see that?
And they make that face.
That new commercial where all the bigger women are jumping off the cliff there and swimming around in the water, and they're like,
what?
There's like this commercial right now. It's like, I can't remember what it was for because I was just watching the women going, Jesus.
They were just big heifers?
They were the big girls, you know. And I think probably the smallest one was probably like 250.
The smallest one?
The smallest one, probably 250.
Jesus Christ, what was the biggest one?
And God, I don't know.
7,000 fucking pounds?
At least 300 it had to be.
And
at least.
So they're
swimming around the water. They like the one black chick jumps off the cliff and she lands in the water and they all start swimming around. They're showing different. They're talking about embracing. I don't know if it was a clothing line. It might have been a clothing line.
Is it makeup? They do this with makeup sometimes.
Yeah.
Or, some type of body product, some type of product that women love. What is it about women's love for product? I mean, like shit they add to their face, stuff they put on their hair, stuff they use for cleaning, stuff they use for what the fuck?
Well,
who gives a flying fuck about what you like for a cleaning product or shit you put on your goddamn face?
Well, that's the big thing for them. That's how they can sell it and market it, because women are all about that shit because they've got to look good for us. They have this.
Yeah, that's a good ploy to say to spend more fucking money. I remember this when I was married. It was better. I totally just threw myself away from knowing how much money was spent on makeup. I don't want to know how much money was spent on making sure you got your shit up to speed. If I did know this number, I would definitely be making it aware to the other person that, hey, you look a little subpar today. For all the cash that you spend keeping yourself up, what in the fuck is up with your look today? You got no makeup on, you're dressing in sweatpants. What the fuck is happening here? If we know how much, it's in their best interest to keep us in the dark as far as how much they're spending on shit, if you think about it, because then they can't justify it when they look like garbage.
Well, yeah, exactly, because what do we spend? We buy some body wash, we buy shaving cream, even sometimes we don't shave.
I don't even fucking wash my balls, man. I'll go for a day or two, let them fucking fester down there. Why not? You know what I'm saying? But it is. I think it is. It's this whole. It's anything. Anytime something's spoken out loud, it's not meant for you to hear. Well, it kind of is. When you say something out loud. The reason I'm saying this out loud is because this is how I think. This is what I feel as far as it comes to this retarded subject of fat chicks trying to make themselves feel better, or women in general painting faces on clown masks and all this shit. But they have to constantly tell you why they do it, or this is the reasoning for it. This is the reason, which backs them into a corner. Like I was just saying, here's the reasons I do it. I do it for you to look good. Okay, you better fucking look good a lot then. Because if you don't look good, man, this can't justify the fucking cost of your fucking awesome products or whatever the fuck you're trying to sell me.
You know what's ironic is if men were to take care of their skin really good, if they were, take care of their health and stuff like that.
Metrosexuals.
No, but like women do. You know what I mean? You imagine how much younger, because men already look younger than women at the same age. Most of the time.
There is an industry though that is geared towards that,
right? But men haven't embraced it yet. But if men did,
real men haven't embraced it. A bunch of fucking fairies.
But imagine how much younger we would look. That would cause a problem because then they'd be pissed. You look way too young for your age now.
It's an uphill battle if you're a girl. It's just definitely an uphill battle because you guys. age gracefully, they say, right?
Usually we
Is that
do.
what they do?
Usually.
I don't know.
There's a few of us that are pretty hit.
I don't, and we have vanity as well, Kleen. We've talked about this in the past where we don't want to see gray. We're on cameras, guys. Look, we have to be perfect. You think I didn't pick this outfit on to wear today for reasons? You know, I do. I have choices and things that we do here on this podcast in order to make sure everything is, handled in a certain way.
Right.
I sip coffee. I don't have a sticker on the side of this coffee.
Yeah, what the hell?
I don't know. I'm very concerned about this. We need to get a sticker on this coffee here for show 2. So last night went out and hung out with Kleen. It was really fucking good to just get the hell out of town. Endo was going out on some fucking boat with a bunch of, I don't know. Some people I like to hang out with. Some people I just no. Some people just no. You know what I'm saying? I got out of religious stuff and cult-like experiences for a reason.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I don't need to be around those kind of individuals. I just don't care. It's always this. I gauge everybody's experiences with me on how much they're trying to convince me of something. Oh. That's really all life is. Cause you ever had these instances where it's like, here, let's go hang out with these people. I'm like, okay, what's their intentions? What is the real reason here? Why? Give me a reason. Give me a good fucking reason to go hang out with A, B, C, D, E, F, G, L, M, N, O, P. Okay? If you can assure me I'm not going to hear some fucking sales pitchy bullshit fucking whacked out crap, I'll do it. Because here's what happens with me when it comes to that stuff. The second that I hear it, I pour on with my vulgar, let's talk about fucking pussy, let's talk about lick and snatch, let's talk about slapping some nipples and some titties around, let's bounce them fuckers around, let's stick dicks between them, slather a little bit, let's fucking do some shit that you guys got your shit you want to talk about and you're going to fucking throw at me. So let's talk about that. Let's talk about splooging in hair.
The porn industry.
Let's talk about fucking choking fucking chicks with belts and shit and being fucking obnoxious. This is the subjects I like to discuss when I'm out at the bar. When we went out last night.
Yeah. I didn't try to sell you anything except for I said, hey, God. You should eat this massive amount of fish.
He said, hey, dude, check this out. You like eating tuna? I'm like, yeah, dude, check this tongue out. It's very strong. Very strong tongue for tuna licking. No, he says to me, I'm not going to tell the place where we went because, obviously we don't do fucking sponsors here. Sponsors can suck my nads. Here's what happened. We show up at this place. I was hungry all fucking day. I dropped my goddamn kid off at the fucking ortho, and I couldn't get out of there faster. Of course, her mother, who's supposed to meet me there to like do the exchange, I show up, drop off, she shows up, and bam. Well, the kid's getting her fucking teeth all fucking fixed and shit.
Oh, okay.
I get out of there, right? So I'm waiting. I'm hungry. I'm so fucking hungry at this point. Kleen's like, you got to try the fish. It's got a whole platter. It's a huge thing. You're going to fucking have a heart attack right on the spot. It's going to be out of control. So I'm hungry and I'm waiting. So I thought I was going to be late to getting out there.
No, you got there and then Cooch took a little while after the shower. Had to do her hair.
I was so fucking hungry, dude, by the time we got there.
I was too.
I was like, damn it, I can't wait to just fucking devour this thing. Huge mountain of fucking fish. Huge mountain of fish, dude. Great. It was just fucking good to just hang out and not think about other fucking bullshit.
Exactly.
Try to, as you said, go out and do some people watching.
Yeah.
People watching is one of my favorite things.
It was, and it was pretty, like we were saying, it was pretty tame. No one was outrageously funny or anything. Nothing really happened.
There was a big hefty Mexican chick that was sitting at the bar.
Oh yeah.
Big old. The thing I noticed about certain bars, you ever notice if your bar top isn't quite high enough or it's too low, a girl who's short with big titties.
Oh yeah, they rest right on the bar.
They either rest right on the bar,
or they're underneath it,
or they can't get as close to the bar. These are struggles we just can't understand here, guys. As a guy,
that's true.
And another thing that goes on the list of things that women have to figure out that guys just didn't do. I don't know. Unless you're a big fatso, like fucking fat bastard, and you had fucking titties bigger than.
Yeah, you could have huge titties as a man and set them on the bar, right?
Yeah. We should have a cut. We should bring in some chicks who don't have a lot of titty and be like, hey, titty versus no titty. And we give them a quiz show.
Right.
And see if one can relate to the other, because they can't. They just can't. It's impossible for me to relate to somebody who has titties. And it's impossible for a person who has gigantic titties to relate to somebody who doesn't have gigantic titties.
It would be interesting to actually have a person that is a smaller breasted woman with a great ass, with a woman that's got some big tits, okay?
And no ass.
Or whatever. And then they could compare notes like, what's the downfall of your body build?
I just thought of the greatest beauty pageant ever. Ass versus titties.
That would be.
You have 25 contestants of each. You have 25 contestants with ass and 25 contestants with titties. And you bring in judges, and they judge them based on whatever the judge's preferences are. So you'd have to have, an equal amount of judge.
Right.
So that what are you, a tit guy, or so there would be some type of grading process before, or vetting process before you get these people to come in to judge the titty versus the ass. But this is a great.
There you go. We could have a Goin Deep event yearly.
Fucking yearly, fucking weekly. Bring some more ass and titties in here. Why not? Yeah. Come on. Do you have an ass or a titty? What if you had a girl with one huge titty and one little titty? Are those out there?
What about the girl that's got both? I mean, she's just rocking both.
Then,
is she allowed to be in the contest?
It depends
she could be double champion.
It depends what her face looks like.
Yeah, it's true. But if she was double champion, just imagine that she's rocking ass and titties, the complete package. Just runs away with the show.
Allegedly. We all know that's not true, Kleen, because
hey, this is my own little dream world over here.
That would go into the crazy hot matrix.
Right, it would.
How hot is your face versus your titties versus your ass? These are the subjects that I like to bring up, not just here in the podcast, but I find myself in the more of a daily basis now bringing these things up because I just find it entertaining. And I find myself over the course of the last probably 15, maybe more, 10 years, 8 to 10 years, veering away from these subjects for reasons that I don't know in the mainstream. Like when I'm out and about, there's nothing better to me than when someone doesn't see the words cocker balls coming at them. You know what I'm saying? Or when you're saying, this is why I don't say.
I'm glad it's just words. I don't want the real things.
How often do you hear me drop an F-bomb when we're not on this microphone?
Very seldom.
Very seldom. I do not drop an F-bomb. In real life, I don't. Not all that often. I save them, and I know I need to save them to use them for power purposes.
Right. Constructive purposes.
Constructive purposes. You can't just be flinging these words around and thinking that they're going to have some type of effect on somebody if you're throwing them around all the time. F this, F that, F this, F that, F this, F that. Like when you're listening to a rap song, some freaking dude who's just and just dropping N-bombs like crazy, right?
Right.
After a while, you're just like, that don't mean shit to me. I heard it a million times.
Right.
You listen to NWA, listen to all those old rap guys. You listen to the new guys, they're dropping N-bombs in all the time.
It's like the boy that cried wolf. After a while, you just stop
fucking ignoring it. So that's why you hold off and you hammer these F-bombs when you need to use them. It's like they're like, hi, everything's going great. What's happening today? It's a really wonderful thing. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, yeah, by the way, I did this, and this. And then it's like, oh, yeah? Oh, yeah, that's great. How many fucking times does this get? You know what I mean? You got to know. Right. This is like what I tried to teach you, Kleen, when we're in here. We're doing the show. He wants to drop a belch in every once in a while. Wouldn't it be better if we're talking about, hey, Kleen, I went down and ate some pussy last night, and it was really good. Then, see, you know what I'm saying?
See, but it's hard to control that as far as
Kleen, I know
timing.
you have like ADHD.
Oh, I think I do. I have AAAHD.
I saw a video today on TikTok of a guy who said he tried Adderall for the first time. Have you ever done this Adderall?
No, I heard it's like will make you concentrate like no tomorrow, I guess.
That's what he was saying. He goes, how have I not lived with this?
But I guess college students were taking a while to study for exams.
Yeah. And did it do anything? Are you struggle busting it over?
I was struggle busting.
Did you see people on live? I was like, Kleen, we need to reenact.
I was like rolling dice there.
Listen, I'm going to throw over to Kleen Cam. Okay, Kleen Cam 1. Show everybody on cam.
I had the cap on my hand like this, and it was sticking. I was like,
it's like I thought you were doing like a fucking under the between the thigh gap fucking rub there. You know?
Speaking of the rub, Cooch finished me off last night by hand.
Oh yeah,
because once in a while I like that. We got.
Oh yeah, because you know what it is. I can tell you this right now, and I'm not speaking for you on this, but I think what it is. Was she up near you face to face while she did the rub, or was she down near it?
She was down near, and I was rubbing. Yeah. I was rubbing her punta lunta, and and I just went off, and it was like she's like, "Oh my god, it's like a fucking sprinkler!" It was just shooting fucking everywhere. I was like,
"There's something about them getting down in there in the face, getting it right up in that shit.
She's like, it's all over my tits. It's all over my face. It's all over. It's just all over. It's like a fucking sprinkler, she says. I'm like, that's what happens when I don't jack off for 2 days.
Dude, I've had that just in the past. A couple days ago, man, I didn't get off for a couple days, and I was like, holy motherfuck. There's a lot of shit going on here. There's a lot of cleanup involved.
I was just so entertained. I was laughing as I'm coming all over the place. She's just like, oh my god. I'm cracking up.
I have a question for Cooch out there. What did you do when it was all done?
Mr. Clean gets rid of dirt and grime and
coronavirus, 1 minute.
Mr. Clean will clean your whole
body
homes and everything that's in it.
Floors, doors, walls, halls, white sidewall tires, and old golf balls.
Sinks, bathtubs he'll do. He'll even help clean
titties.
Mr. Clean gets rid of dirt and grime and grease in just a minute.
Mr. Clean dirties the house. He doesn't clean it.
I did help her clean her titties. I threw her a towel.
Injection knocks it out.
Dude, the one time I did the most probably demeaning thing to a woman ever. Okay.
Oh.
First of all, she was blowing me, right? And she didn't want to stop, but I was ready to fuck. Right? So how it worked was, I'm ready to fuck. That means you're getting fucked.
You're getting fucked.
So as soon as she stops blowing me, I pull away from her blowing me, right? Because I didn't want to go yet. I didn't want to wrap up. You know what I'm saying?
Right, exactly.
I wanted to keep the fun. I wanted to keep the fucking amusement party going. Exactly. So I pull away, and she's like, "What? I wasn't done." I go, "No, I said." You weren't done, but you were about to be done. That's pretty much what I said. Because if she kept on fucking blowing me, it would have been done,
Right.
So I end up fucking hammering her, okay? And then the demeaning thing was, when I was done, she was like covered, right? And then I walked over to the bathroom, to my bathroom in here at the house. And she's like laying there pretty much just naked and covered, right? And she's like, I gotta clean this up. And of course, I've had girls where they just grab a t-shirt, an extra shirt. I fucking blew on a chick's face. She just fucking lifted up her little cami, wiped her face, and left it there, But this one, I was in the bathroom washing myself up.
You made her wait.
And then I made her wait. But then what I did was, as she said, I need something to clean up, I just reached over, grabbed the towel off the rack of the where you dry your hands. And I didn't even look at her. I was still looking at myself in the mirror, like fixing my face and shit, making sure everything was good. And I just fucking went like this and just threw it at her, like landed it, like covered her, like covered over her fucking.
I thought you were gonna say with the washcloth or whatever, you just wiped your junk that's still dirty, you just whip that out of there. You go.
That would have been that would have been better. That would have been a better move. But no, I felt like as it was like flying through the air, I could see like the look on her face, like oh, this is. You could see that disappointment. Like, what am I going to come fucking wipe you down with a goddamn squeegee and shit? What do you want me to do? Like, here, just wipe your fucking shit. Wipe my shit off of you. Right. But it was as I was doing it, I threw it, it landed on her. And it was, I don't know, it was a moment, but a moment of like her knowing, oh, this is how this guy is.
Right. I will have to admit, though, I do like wiping down a chick afterwards, because I kind of enjoy the handiwork I did.
Oh yeah, dude! But I blasted on Endo's ass one time, and she she grabbed it and like rubbed it in like lotion on her ass. I thought that's fucking hot shit, dude.
Oh yeah,
that's hot shit lotion, everybody. Ah, allegedly. Clean Wrapup. Let's do it.
Well, remember to wrap it before you tap it, because it might be dirty, and then you need to clean it.
It's gonna be dirty. It's gonna be dirty, you dumb fucks. Anybody. Anyone. Anyway. Kid, this is Goin Deep Show. Appreciate you guys hanging with us. It is, I don't know, we're like up almost 1830, man. We're getting up there in these numbers. God damn, dude. It's crazy. Yeah. It's good to hang out with you last night, my man.
Likewise, it was a lot of fun. Just getting out.
Many more nights of this kind of activity happening here as we're allowed to go out and interact with people. So, for the rest of the crew here, Mr. Kleen, did you? I did. Yeah. I always say this. I ask you and then I forget because I'm thinking about 5 other things.
That's all right.
Hit the GDS.com. We're going to be doing some more shit here as we like to do. Thank you guys for tuning in and having a good time. Cooch, clean up your fucking wet titties. We'll see you till the next one.